You listen to the Asa Park podcast.
The Asa Park podcast.
You casually just mentioned Anderson, and for those who don't know this, we were talking about Anderson Paak, the Anderson Paak. How did you get to know him?
We met, or we linked up in like 2015 or 2016. And he was called Breezy Lovejoy, and it was the era where like it was like prime SoundCloud era, and I was just kind of coming up. And Kaytranada was getting big, and then me and Kaytranada were friends. I met him early on, where he was called Kaytradamus. I met him in Montreal, and then we became friends. And he started basically putting sharing my music in his DJ sets and stuff. So that's kind of how helped me get my start, basically. And I think Anderson wanted to get involved in that, or he just liked that sound, that kind of SoundCloud thing that was going on. So he messaged me on Twitter, and he's like, "Hey man, let's do something." And I was like, "I would love to." And then I sent him just like a demo that became "Am I Wrong?" And we met on Twitter.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So, but how many sessions have you done with Anderson?
Oh man, tons.
How does he work? Like, what's the magic of Anderson Paak? Like, what makes him different?
Oh man, he's just such he's a musical powerhouse, and like he just kind of he's so musical, and all the best sessions always have this effect where it's like, say you make the beat starting, and it kind of has a vibe. It's going good. You're like, I like this. Then Anderson will just be writing something, and when he goes like, okay, I got something, I'm ready. He steps in the booth, and then whatever he lays down, just, it just makes the beat, it makes the whole song become, something crazy, like so much bigger and crazy. And yeah, he's just so musical, and like his rhythm and his lyrics and how quick he works. And he kind of just like gets into a flow state and just goes. And he's, super funny dude, just great to work with. And it's a good time working with him.
And with Mac, what's his genius?
He's crazy with his lyrics too. Like the way he writes his lyrics, it kind of is. I didn't see him write anything actually. He had just remembered it all, and he just started. He just kind of starts flowing, and then the lyrics kind of come to him. It seems like, and he just lays it down. It's very quick, and he he wanted to finish the song in one night, so. It was like, we were there till like 6, 7 in the morning type of thing by the time, So, I learned a lot about songwriting like that. Like I realized a lot of people like to really push to finish kind of a song in a night. And that's kind of a challenge, but it's a smart thing to do because you get all of it out, and then, you can kind of come back. Yeah, it kind of is a good way of working.
Yeah, and the reason is that sometimes when you have momentum and you have magic in the room, which is a very hard thing to define, then is this like a common denominator of all the biggest artists and the biggest ones out there, that they have the same mentality, or are everyone different?
There's difference in the way they work, but I like that you said, common denominator. There's just something about their like energy. It's like when you're with someone who is of that caliber, there is a kind of a common denominator, and it's like just their energy and their taste and the quality of their work, and it's just like their craft is just really developed. It's
like in a sense where they know themselves, so they know. Like, this is what I do, and I don't do all this other stuff. But if you're more of an amateur, you might be trying wider because you haven't yet found yourself, or in the sense of them just simply being more skilled, like more talented, better.
I think both. I honestly think both. I think they are more talented, but they also spent so many years doing it over and over and over and over again and getting better and better. And, it's, I think it's both.
Yeah, and you mentioned there that you send when you send a beat, is it essentially like a done deal, or how much do you? I'm guessing this is different from song to song, but when you sent "Am I Wrong" to Anderson Paak, how finished was that? Were you together at any point for that song, or was it just like you sent the beat?
That was fully online. Yeah, I sent the beat. That one evolved quite a bit. It started with like, you would recognize it when it starts. Like all the core elements are there. Like the groove is the same. The chords are I think were the final sound from the beginning on the chords and the bass. The drums changed. The drums were pretty like just, the sounds got fatter over time. We just kind of layered it and tried a few different things. And then Schoolboy Q initially, when he got featured on the song, he was rapping. He did his verse over the main beat, like the double time part. And then we were like, let's try to change it up to make a different section for that. So I put that halftime part and those different chords.
Yeah.
And then eventually Anderson was like, well, what if it starts with a drum fill? So I sent him a couple drum fill options off the intro, and he liked the one that ended up on the track.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, it depends. I've had songs that start where the beat's like fully done, and some where it's pretty raw, like super raw, and it just evolves. So really depends.